So, welcome to week 2. The week 2 skill of the week is going to be balance. So, if you've been riding a bike for a while, that you know that you have to keep up some level of speed to keep your balance. But I'm going to change that today, and I want you to see how slow you can go through this while still balancing. So, your skill for the week is going to be balancing. So, I want you to practice what we call a track stand. A track stand is when you try to stop where you are and balance for as long as you can. So, I like to cock a wheel to the side and just work on balancing. So, as you can tell, I need a little bit more practice with it. But some key tips on this. Everybody kind of does it differently. First key is cock your wheel to the side and pick a focal point, usually one that's very far off in the distance, okay? So, cock your wheel to the side, use your brakes to try to balance and focus on that balance point. Second tip is to stay as relaxed as possible. Relax through the shoulders, relax through the torso. The more relaxed you are, the better it's going to be. When you stiffen up and you start to fall, that's when you've lost it, all right? So, also, try to have level pedals when doing this. It can be useful to try to back pedal and then push forward ever so slightly. So, the point of this is to try to balance while not moving. It's going to be very hard, okay? Let's try it one more time. Nice and relaxed through the shoulders. Brake when you need to. Turn your wheel when you need to continue to balance. Make sense? Track stands are a great way to practice your balance. Another great way to practice your balance is the slow race. So, I've got 2 cones here, but use whatever you have. Shoes, rags, sticks, rocks, whatever. And basically the idea is to go as slow as you can between these 2 cones, all right? So try to race your friends, your family, your neighbors, anybody that's around. But the idea is to, number 1, go as slow as you can. The last person to cross the finish line wins. Second rule, you put a foot down, you're out. So you gotta keep going somewhat without putting a foot down. Third rule is you can't zigzag all over the place and turn around and go in circles. You have to keep moving forward, all right? So this is what it looks like to ride really, really slow during a slow race. So if you're really good at track stands, you can almost track stand the entire time for a slow race. So I'm just moving the pedals forward ever so slightly, using the brakes when I can. The whole point of the slow race is an exercise in balance. So, practice at home, practice in your driveway, race your friends and your neighbors so you can go the slowest and try to balance. Another really cool thing to practice your balance once you've gotten the track stand and a slow race down is to throw in an obstacle. So, again, use whatever you have. You can use some sidewalk chalk to mark out a line, or if you're in a parking lot, you can use those nice wide painted parking spaces. Right now, again, I'm using what I got, and I have a 2x4. So, I'm just going to try to balance and go as slow as possible on the 2x4. This is what it looks like.